Did it again. You know what? I'm not even here for that. Huh? It's probably in the mailbox. You wanna go out there? It's cold. Love you. Bye. Thanks for not shutting the hole. Let's try that twice. You know what? I can fix it all later. I don't even care. I'm not gonna take too much longer. She's just going outside. Why are they spamming gifts? What's going on right now? My garage is going open. Good, Fiona. I'm glad you can hear me. I'm waiting on my kids to leave, by the way. And we're live.
What's up?
Live.
I'm ready to raise hell in this bitch.
What's up, Nick?
What's happening? Elsewhere, where else would I be? Come on now, drop it out, LLC.
It's
Tell me where the
going
freaks at.
worldwide.
Worldwide. What's up, chat?
It's Cat and Skulls and Nick, the actor, who is finally here on the channel, on the podcast.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
We've
Fuck that
been
guy.
Waiting this whole time because you know we wanted Nick here. Like, come on now.
We're talking about this whole time. Didn't I hop on one of them? Or was that one of the test ones, that unofficial?
I don't know. I just know that you haven't been on the official one, and you are now. So there you go.
I sure am. Hey, Meow, you know what? You can watch your mouth, dog.
Let's go. It's been a day, it's been a night, it's been a year, it's been whatever. It's 2022. Let's go. There's been new drops, releases. Nick, you are going crazy on your channel. Honestly.
Yeah. 2022 shaping up to be a wild one.
I completely agree. My team has been out here 3 times since I tried to start going live. So let's go.
Hell yeah.
She's like, what is this? What are you doing?
If Bailey comes by, I want to get her with the chicken butt joke.
Legit, she was earlier. She was like, I was like, muted my mic. I was like, I'm live. And she's like, what? And I'm like, I'm live. And she's like, without me? I was like, oh, break my
Hell
heart. Why
yeah.
don't you?
You can start Elsewhere Junior.
So say
Elsewhere
hi
for
to
kids.
Hey Jess, meow, Fiona, Spazzy's here, Jared's here, freaking Diesel's here, Tanya, Chill Rock, what's up, man?
Bunch of peeps.
Yeah, nothing but live.
It's, it's been a crazy day. Today has been insane because, of course, Tom dropped his video and everybody was scrambling to get on that one. He hit number 1.
Where's Tom?
And then we watched your reaction just like in the last hour, honestly.
Yeah. Pretty much. I won't talk about it.
No, but it was awesome. Like legit, we're here. Here's Jen. There
thank
she
you.
is. I
a
know
good
there's
reaction,
more to
man.
come. I know there's more people going to react, but we did a deep dive earlier. If nobody was here for it, you can check a previous podcast. We went for almost 3 hours, okay? We deep dove into the song and all the little stuff, and we went on our tangents, and we had a blast. And Skulls is quiet, so I want him to talk.
I talked a little bit. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hi.
Say it with your chest.
Sorry, I was in my phone like a dick. It's a no-no on a podcast.
You had what on your phone?
It wasn't on my phone. It was Titty Lake.
Oh,
He was
you got
drawing.
drawing
you
a
got
Titty
that
Lake.
postcard.
I'm trying to make a 3D animation, so I got some.
Were you on
nighttime
Fiverr?
Entertainment.
On Fiverr, like, hey, can you make this an animation, man? I'll pay you
Yeah.
$95. Let's go.
I'm gonna hit up Sarah and have her draw me up something nice.
Yeah, the kids in the class would love to see you working on that.
Yeah, don't look.
No, but to be completely honest, like this song and the reactions, Skull's reaction, Nick's reaction, like my own personal reaction and the comments that have gone on in the Discord ever since, just brings it to be a subject that is going to be addressed at some point. I'd love to go into that for like hours and hours, but nobody's here for that, including myself, because I actually need sleep sometimes. But no, it's just been a crazy day with everything that's been going on. Legit.
It started off crazy into crazy.
Well, you're you, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, LA is nuts.
I didn't think I was gonna get my damn video up, so I'm happy. I'm playing with house money at this point.
No, but I actually noticed a couple things in your video that I hadn't noticed before. Skulls, by the way, I noticed your new angle. By the way, props on that. I actually like that. I like the new angle. 100%.
Good to know. No, just because I need some feedback. Like, I don't like anything the first time I do it. I just because I like I don't like the novelty. I don't like change. And
Yeah.
I feel like I'm biased, but I'm starting to like it the more I edit shit from that angle.
Yeah. See, I don't ever go back and listen or edit. I mean, yes, I listen. No, I don't. But
Liar!
I
You don't listen to yourself.
She got herself.
I can't. I don't listen to
Just
myself. Like
do
it's
it.
only. There's this phrase that's like it's
Shia
only live
LaBeouf.
once.
Just do it.
It's only live once. Like you're live and that's that, and that's kind of how I am when it comes to talking to people. Like if you didn't hear it, then I don't know what to tell you. Like that's my philosophy. But
Sing for the moment.
I'm just saying because my voice is really loud. Okay, I need to turn myself down because I'm louder than y'all. Hold on. There we go.
I understand that though. It's a brutal part of the process is going back and listening to yourself, watching yourself. It's one of the most brutal parts.
Yeah, do you ever, Nick, when you're editing, do you ever just like go like, oh my god, shut the fuck up?
Yeah. Or my thing, like, well, now I've gotten back into putting bloopers and stuff like the end, like even today's video. I had more too. I just got lost. I lost them when I was gonna drag them to the end. But like I'll sit there and just talk shit to myself. I'm like, yeah, good one, you stupid bitch. And like I'll talk so much shit to myself. I'll be like, yeah, that was real good English, dumbass. Like,
Yeah.
I just catch myself doing that more so than like anything else. It's pretty interesting. It's like this is not very probably healthy for me to talk to myself like this.
I leave little notes for myself. Like if I go on like a rant for too long, I'll just like look at the screen. I'll just look at the camera and just be like, "Yo, just cut all that, you fucking retard."
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll do that when recording too. I'll be like, yeah, that didn't make any sense. I don't know where I was going with that. But
Yeah.
cut that 10 minutes.
I'm so glad I'm not the only one.
Dude, I do that all the time. I'll be like, there's been a couple times where I've just been like, I'll be on a whole tangent, don't know where it's going, then I'll just be like, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying right now. Let's get back to the video. Then I just gotta cut it.
Let's
Yeah,
just
I
be
do that
serious. Like today has been the day of, hey, do y'all know what it takes to be a reactor on YouTube? Like legit. Do you understand what the hell has to happen for someone, let's say, to go live, number one, or number two, to do a premiere, or number three, to do a video without either of the previous two, right? It's
Yeah.
not just like, hi, how are you? I recorded it, I laughed, I cried, and then I moved on. That's not how that works, am I right?
Not for me. No, I record. I know some people just go live and they just do it and
Like
that's
me.
it. But I record it and then I go through it, pick out the highlights, trim the fat, and then render it down.
Pretty much. I mean, that's even how I was like today was that I said I wasn't gonna edit that much and then I ended up editing a whole shitload.
Yeah. Then you
Well,
get out of it like, my rotator cuff.
I know.
That's the thing, though. This song, actually, the new one from Tom McDonald and Adam Calhoun, was actually crazy and actually needed a lot of breakdown. It wasn't something you could just listen to and smile and nod and make a face and then you're done. You actually had to get into it, so you had to edit your reactions.
Yeah. I left most of my rants just for the sake of it, but there's still always stuff that gets cut out because there's definitely, especially Tom songs, but that one was for sure one that was just a lot of conversation. And for me, it was more so venting than conversation, I guess, but it'd be like that.
Well, I mean, it's just you there.
Pretty
It's all
much.
kind of venting. At
Well,
least
yeah,
that's
you know
what
how
it
it
feels
goes.
like
Just
sometimes.
talking to yourself in an empty room, like a
Yeah.
psychopath. Same thing as live streaming usually.
That's my world. I mean, yeah, live streaming, yes. When I have
No,
people
you
to
usually
talk
have
to.
somebody in here.
No,
No,
I
you usually
don't.
have somebody in here. I don't want to
This-
hear that.
That's only when I press the live button. Otherwise, I literally spend all day, like, I just finished my first week of my new job, and I spent half the time, like, I'm listening in the background, like, today, of reactions and the song and stuff, and I'm like, yes, let's go. And I'm like, that was great. And I'm, like, sitting there just jumping up and down all by my little alone, so my cat looks at me like I'm crazy. Yeah. I talk to myself all the time, but I also have the best conversations because I agree with me. It's like my own personal echo chamber. It's wonderful.
There you go. Just bounces back and forth.
You just
Exactly.
see you going, you're like, you know what? You said some smart shit back there.
I'm like, yeah, that made sense. Make it make sense? I just did. Let's go.
Girl, you look good today. Hell yeah, bitch. That's right.
Exactly. But that's the thing, though, is I
Oh,
can also.
I should have asked if there was a language rule in here. I apologize.
There's not a language rule. There's a language
There's
rule
no
for me
swear
because
jar.
my mother is judging me. I love you, Mom.
Oh,
I really do.
I love
But
you,
she
Mom.
has told me that it's a lot more classy for me not to swear as much. So I'm trying to be better. But there is no language rule at all. And she's not in the chat. Thank God. And I will
That's
deal
why
with
I'm
that.
not playing the game where every time you swear I drink. It's boring. So like I'm gonna do like every minute you don't swear, I'm gonna take a swig.
I'm trying so hard. Y'all have talked to me in voice chat. You know that is not my thing. Like, I just let it rip, right? So I'm trying to be classy, y'all. Classy.
Classy. Uh-huh. Very, very hoity-toity.
But no, I just, by the way, Nick, how have you been doing? Aside from the release today and the reaction that you did that had a great audience, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, it's doing great. Just felt good to be posting again. It's been a while since I've had consistent or even more than one video, like every couple weeks or something, and it was a big deal. I tried filming a little bit differently than I normally do, and I think the quality looked a little bit better. Had some trade offs here and there. I might change and go back and forth, but overall, a video got up and no big issues. So I can't complain.
And Skulls, how's yours doing? Doing good?
The people that interact with it, yes, definitely. Yep. I wish they would blow up a little bit more, just because I like talking about that kind of stuff with people and hearing what people have to say. But the Tom videos don't really bring in a lot of traffic on my channel.
That's surprising to me. 'Cause every one of yours I watched, I feel like the conversation was really good. Because I mean, I would see people all the time that have Tom videos that aren't saying much of junk, and I mean, theirs will get some traction. But I've really thoroughly enjoyed hearing the ones I have of yours.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, in it's just like mostly like I want to hear what people have to say too. I mean, like even when I was like working in retail, like hearing like people coming in and then they'd start talking to me about that shit, which I was surprised by that too. Is like how many people just want to talk about that kind of stuff. And hearing what people have to say, people are fucking interesting when it comes to
Yeah,
that kind of stuff.
hell yeah.
Like in they're not like so carefully packed into these boxes that the media likes to do with people.
Right.
Like they're much more complex than that on average when you talk to them. And yeah, I kind of missed that about that, and I was kind of hoping that in my reactions I could get some of that back. But yeah, so far just hasn't been grabbing on, but I'll get there eventually.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's a slow burn, but
Yeah.
But that's the thing is that I know that the people that are in the comments that are watching the reactions are legitimately appreciative of the things that you say, the intelligence you bring to it, the brain power that you put into it. Like it matters to have those conversations. There are like you guys all know I've got like my top 5 and that's that. Like the only people that I will drop everything I'm doing including work don't fire me. Including work to sit there and listen to because I want to hear their feedback. I want to know the, you know, break down the nitty gritty, the opinions, all that. Everybody else, smile when I smile, catch the bars that I like. That's it. But everybody else, which includes you two, by the way, I will drop everything and I want to hear what you have to say. Like, it makes a difference. So, the people that are commenting, I know that they're there for that. But on the flip side, exactly. Jared says, I love your reaction, Skulls. Exactly. Because that's what made me want to do the deep dive earlier. I was like, let's go. Like, let's do this. We need to get into this a little bit more. We need to kind of just get into the nitty gritty and give some opinions and just, you know, just dive into that. Like, get real
hell yeah.
deep and just dirty with it.
Well,
And
you
we
can
did.
tell with some people who do react, they just don't want to get into it because they just don't want to face the backlash
Yes.
of it.
Very
I
much
could
so.
see so many people doing that. You could just see them like even when they start talking about it, they're like, "Yeah, you know." You could hear them stammering because
They'll
they
shy
just don't
away
want
from
it.
it.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't blame them, but it's
Not
important to
one bit.
speak up with this kind of shit. Like if we don't speak up, then and we just shut down what the media is putting in our mouths is going to be what people believe, and
Absolutely.
then where do we go from there? We're just all like, oh yeah, 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 what the media says. It's like, no, we can't let them control the narrative.
Well, yeah, and that's just where the individuality lies, is that if you shut that down, that part of you that wants to be an individual and share your own personal opinion or your personal thought, you start shutting that down because of a group, well, there goes individuality in all different ways.
Yeah, and that's not even interesting at the end of the day. Like, I don't want to live in that
Not
world.
at all.
Like, you ever seen that Fairly Godparents episode where everyone was just a blob, just
Oh,
like
yeah, I think I
everyone
remember
was.
that.
Yeah, like that's
Told
what
the
the world
narrative.
would be like.
Well,
I
yeah.
don't want to live in that world. It's
No, but
boring
that's
as
also
fuck.
like it's like when somebody comes up to you, like, "Oh, you're one of those people." Like, you get offended naturally because you're just being lumped into a bland group, like a basic generic group, and it's like, "Oh, I don't want that."
Y-
But
Yeah, and
somehow people like that.
the only reason why you would get offended by that is, is because you know that you have something unique to offer,
Right.
you know? And that's true. Everyone has some kind of unique perspective to
Mhm.
offer. And I think it's valuable. And That's why I like to watch like Tom reactions because I like to hear that uniqueness come through.
Well,
But
I've also had I think I had this conversation with Kat, but like I think that's a big thing about reaction channels too. Is that that's the main thing that drives them is somebody having a certain perspective, and that's usually I feel like what shows or what separates the really good reaction channels from the not so great ones is somebody sharing their perspective, but sometimes even having a unique perspective. Like you're a rapper, you're giving your insight as a rapper from the perspective of a rapper of what you think of a song or an artist or a type of music. Like me, I'm an actor. Sometimes that could provide its own thing, or as a conservative actor, like I have my own perspective from that. Or you have the vocal coach, you have the pastor, you got all the different things, and those tend to be the channels that click something about them.
the mod, just saying.
The mod, yeah,
Mod lives matter, y'all. Just letting you know.
moderator reacts.
But that's
Top 10 Twitch bans of all time. Sorry,
I
go
will
ahead.
never. I have no intention, and this is okay. I'm gonna rephrase this. By the way, I see Diesel Skulls. His link is in the description, as is Nick's and the Discord. And if you want to support the stream, it's all there in the description. I did that ahead of time this time. Thank you. You're welcome. But the thing is,
Oh man, I appreciate you checking me out though. For real.
no, and Skull's music is fire. Legit. It's actually really well done. I have pushed it and pushed it and pushed it. But the fact is that like I don't want to do reactions because that's what y'all do. I don't need to do that. Like I've been there for that. I've seen the way you could jump up and down, you can throw things, you can give your opinion, you can make a 5-hour video out of a 40-minute, video. You can literally do anything you want. That's not the thing. I'm here for the more different conversations. Like, hey, Nick, so when you go to the gym, what's your favorite workout? Like stupid stuff. Normal conversation for not normal people. We all know that Tom dropped a video today. We did the deep dive earlier, but on the other hand, we want to have a conversation with us as people and not all be about the content and not all be about the YouTube and all be about everything that you have to be about all the time, right? Just to kind of kick back, relax, and have a little bit of fun with it.
Hell yeah, Skulls! Did she just sneak this us right there? That felt like a really long sneak diss.
I was
What are you-
not
what are you
sneak
saying?
dissing. You guys know that
I'm kidding.
there are legitimately
I'm
like
erasing Kitty Lake. That's it. I'm
Oh,
fucking map's going down.
there's like 5 people that I will drop everything to go watch what their content is. And you two are 2 of the 5. Let's just put it that way. And I'm
40%.
mod for both of you, but Skulls hasn't done a premiere in like freaking forever, but that's okay.
Yeah, I probably should have done a premiere for this one, but I don't know. I don't think of that. Like with the really urgent ones where it's like the day of, I probably could do that, but for other ones, I mean, it doesn't seem necessary.
But it's not. But that's the thing, though, is that you guys are on the top of my list when it comes to people that I rock with and that I talk to all the time, right? But on the other hand, you're the people I want to have a conversation with the most. The random stuff, the stuff that we talk to when we're just on voice chat, and that's just how it is. It's not, every detail is not about YouTube. YouTube does not run our lives. We might be live on YouTube, but it does not run our life. Wasn't that kind of cool? Kind of flip mode?
It doesn't? You sure?
I'm 99.9% sure it does not run my life. I promise you that.
What?
Which is why I put this. So you don't have to be on camera. You don't have to look. You don't have to think about how your face looks or what lighting you have or what you're saying, because guess what? This channel is not yours. So therefore, I don't know what that was.
Either here for it or elsewhere. Cat for the sneak diss, it was fire.
Thank you for that. That was fire. Why did it not show up on the screen? Hold on a second.
Alert.
Fiona! Either here for it or elsewhere. Cat for the sneak diss. It was fire. Thank you so much for that.
Fiona.
Coming through for the win. Let's go.
Fiona's gonna feature on the Sneak Diss track.
Every time she donates, I'm going to sing her that song.
I'm waiting.
Oh, okay. Fifi, do you love me? Are you riding? I don't know the rest.
Let's go.
Are you writing?
That was all we needed.
Terrible. It's so good.
Remember, Skulls can sang, right?
This is my ringtone.
Oh no. I'm a ringtone rapper. Fuck. Soldier Boy, tell him.
Oh shit. I'm not even talking like the one you get off the little app where you buy it, you know, like on the old flip phones. I'm talking about the one. I'm not even talking about fucking LimeWire, FrostWire, bitch. I'm talking about like you hold the little voice recorder up to it, and you play a couple seconds for 30 seconds, and then that's your ringtone. That's what I'm talking about.
Dude, you're gonna be like at an audition that's just gonna go off. Fifi, do you love me?
Yeah, then we'll start busting a move and get crunk for the casting director. Let's go.
Ironically, that if I do get a soundboard, about 75% of all of my sounds will come from Skulls. Get away from me. And the bye. And then, like, there's so many already.
Oh, so good.
Apparently, I'm quotable.
Hey, that's a talent, boy.
You do impressions and they work. Like, you actually pull them off. I love when you do impressions.
They're not all accurate, but they're fun, I like to think.
Yes, that's what it's about.
Exactly.
Like my Trump sounds like Smithers from The Simpsons. Smithers.
Oh,
you know.
new
For ringtone
sub.
rappers, the best Eva.
That was like me yesterday when I tried to do a Nacho Libre.
Wait,
one. That didn't go
what?
very well.
For ringtone
Oh,
rappers,
have
the
to.
best ever, Fiona. Or it's Fee. Is there another Fee? No, there's not. It's Fiona. I know who it is. And Chillrock, thank you for subbing. I appreciate that. But you are making my
Oh,
evening.
donated again?
Yeah, you
Yes,
gotta sing
you did.
again.
God damn it. Hold on, let me
Let's go.
And another minute, I'm gonna drink. Hold on.
Do I need to bring up the song without lyrics? Hold on. Let me try. It's going to
Jen
take me.
posted the rest of it. Well, the rest of that line, anyways. Was it Fifi? Do you love me? Are you riding? So you never ever leave.
Let's go.
I'm gonna have to actually learn the song now.
You have homework now.
Yeah, right.
Fiona,
It's a
I
cover
know.
coming.
Fiona, I know it's you, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you for that. Like, to even see that you didn't have to do that, honestly. And look, Chillrock, he's like, I subbed to Skulls too. There you go. Thank you,
Thanks,
Jen.
man.
Jen sub too. Yes, let's go. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
No, we have a good time because honestly, the entire intent, if you haven't figured it out yet, is the community, the artists, the content creators, all in one freaking group. I've got Nick, no offense. You're the first. Truth was the first, but you're the second. We were waiting on you. But going forward, we've got about 7 lined up right now that are just waiting on a date and a time. So when it comes to having content creators showing up and just giving their opinion and just having a conversation, they're all freaking here for it. And so am I. So, and so
Love
Skulls.
Yo, yeah.
Oh, sing, bitch, sing.
Yeah, I know. I was laughing at that for myself.
Like I said, Skulls can sing. Like some of his songs, if y'all haven't figured that out
Dang
yet,
it, boy.
he can sing. Like his album is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And when him and Truth end up making their track, by the way, it's in the works. Not a joke. I'm gonna get on Truth's ass soon again about that. But they have one in the works. Like there's stuff happening, you know? And Nick is doing videos like left and right.
Ryan.
Well, that's the
Momentum.
thing.
We've starting up with some momentum this year, dude. I'm excited about it. for
Yeah.
everyone, not just me. Like we got this podcast going now. Like everyone's doing something. And
No
it's good to
doubt.
see.
No, exactly.
Energy change.
Exactly.
Like, exactly. Like, there's 57 subscribers. It's not hundreds, tens of thousands, or hundreds of thousands, or anything like that. But to be honest, I could tell you 99% chance that 30 or 35 out of those 57 are here, or at least stop by or come watch after the fact. So
Yeah.
that means that they're part of the family, they're part of the community, and that's what matters. Like, show up if you want, don't show up if you don't want to, but we're just here to just talk, like, legitimately, without the camera, without the, hey, Nick, so when's your next blah 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 blah? Like, I don't need
Yeah,
to.
you made my heart rate go up real quick. I was like, oh shit, what did I do? That got me. I'm not gonna lie, it got me real good.
It's the Yeti mic. Thank you, Skulls, for recommending this. It has made my life. So,
You owe me.
And I could have just mailed you my extra one that I have, but you didn't ask around. That's okay.
well, no, I don't. Okay, this is a dumb thing, but I haven't actually promoted too much. Like, knowing I was going to try to do this, Skulls and I were talking, and we decided we were going to. Legit. Like, we were, like, going to try it.
It was super impulsive for you. It seemed like.
It was like, what does this button do? Pfft, we're
Hell
live.
yeah. That's
Even
the
before, like, you
best
were-
way.
I recommended I was like, I could recommend you a mic, and she's like, oh yeah, I guess. And I send her a link, and she was drinking. I send her a link. I'm like, oh, here's this, and then I start telling her about the mic, and before I could even get it out, she's like, bought it. I'm just like, okay.
Hell yes.
And then of course it took forever, but
It didn't come, and then I had to cancel it and get refunded because I had to order a new one because it got lost in the mail. How ridiculous is that? The next one I ordered came within, like, I ordered it like 10 o'clock at night, and it showed up before 7 a.m. It was ridiculous.
Be like that.
And so, like, I have it plugged in, and I'm all the way, you can hear me, and I sound professional. Like, hello, guys, I sound professional.
I think you sound pretty damn good.
Well, every time that you would come into the chat, I'm like, oh, Nick sounds like professional. It's not fair.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
Boys
to
and girls.
Elsewhere Late Night.
light up a cigar, and let's get this on the road.
I'm watching the chat and I understand, but I don't get it. Like, like, dang, means I should do something now make me feel inadequate. Savvy, you're not trolling me, so therefore you are never inadequate. Love you. Just saying. And by the way, my daughter, my 8-year-old, just got her Elsewhere merch. My mother ordered her a shirt from the merch
Hey.
site.
Bet.
And she got the Heather Gray with the Elsewhere, where else would you be? Like, it's on the screen right now. And I tried to get her to, like, take a shower and wash her hair so I could take a picture, but she was like, no, it's Friday. I'm like, okay, fine. We'll do it tomorrow.
Hell yeah. I know my hoodie's the move.
Now, that hoodie is fire. I want one so bad. I didn't buy myself
Comfy as
that.
hell.
Is it
I
really?
was surprised how warm it was.
I need that. It's going to be like 30 degrees tonight. I'm not having that because it's Texas. Like, what is happening right now? Like,
Yeah, you need one of
Hell
the
yeah.
hoods to fucking while you sit in the garage doing this.
well, you need your little beanie because apparently it's just out
Yeah,
in the
bro,
universe.
Okay, today is the last day they said that they could send it. And it still hasn't said on the order history that it's sent. So I think I'm gonna call them tomorrow and be like, yo, where's my fucking hat?
Well, I can have my merch guy hit them up or whatever because that's what merch guys are for.
Hat.
Damn, Cat's got a merch guy.
I
I'm not
do-
even mad. Like, I'm just excited to get it, but you know, I don't know. I think it might just be because it's coming off the holidays, so they're like trying to catch back up or some shit. But
You need to sue.
don't promise.
Nick, when's your
Whoa,
merch gonna
jumping
be
too
live?
soon.
My merch?
Yeah, because Skull's got merch. I got merch. Nick, I have. I can't even. Okay, let me say
Bro,
this again.
we need some cast and crew stuff.
Nick,
That would be tough.
I have merch. Who the hell am I to have merch? And you need your
The
merch
merch is
out
dope.
there. You need your merch.
Hey, I'll go get Cat's merch right there.
No,
Amazon,
but-
wherever it says in the description or wherever.
I'm just saying, I need your merch. Where's it at? And if you need somebody to host it, we know a guy. Just saying.
I got it. I'm just being indecisive, and I'm gonna say it like 50K subs. That's what I always said I was gonna do it at. I was gonna drop it.
But I want it
Yeah.
now. I'm like Veruca
That's
Salt.
the
Give me it
issue.
now. I want
That's
it
the issue.
now.
Well, hey, a good thing about Nick though is he's past 10,000 subscribers, so he could actually put the store like right below the description.
If it's
For
through
his
certain websites.
Oh, only if it's through certain websites. I
I
think
can-
Amazon's one of them.
I can put merch underneath Streamlabs because Streamlabs, if people try to like pretend like they're going to donate, they can see like some merch, but I don't know how it works. So I don't know what merch is there or how much it costs. So good luck. Let me know
Yeah.
how that goes for you.
No, I'm gonna get. I'm gonna. Well, once somebody can give me back my website, I can put my story and stuff again eventually.
Do you want me to start some crap over that? Because I really will.
Oh no, I'll reach out. I haven't been in. I haven't had time to rebuild the website and stuff anyway. So
Well, just saying. I can definitely harass people. Hey, Shauna. I see Jen,
Hey.
Fiona, Jess, Jared, Shauna, Diesel. I know Meow is here.
Squad.
Savvy. There's 13 people in the chat. Let's go.
14.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go on YouTube.
Yeah. Get it right.
Oh, 2 people
Come on.
haven't hit the like. Okay, so legit hit the like, please, because I fucking need it. I mean, I need it. Yeah.
guilty. That was me.
need it.
That was good.
And
I'm
chill
Sorry,
out.
I can't not do a SpongeBob thing.
I
Always
actually
SpongeBob.
watched the SpongeBob Gary is Missing. Gary's my favorite character, and I don't even watch SpongeBob, but Gary is amazing. Did I tell you the story about my cat getting out yesterday? I know it's lame, but
No.
I get home, my door's open. Like, I get out of the car because I dropped my daughter off at school. I get out of the car. I'm like, finish my cigarette. Like, okay, no big deal. I go inside to clock into work. My front door is like a foot and a half open. I'm like, oh my God. Because, of course, first thing I think was, Freddie. And I say, Freddie, where are you? And he comes running from like across the yard and down the street as fast as he could, slipping on the hardwood, like running inside. And I shut the door. I'm like, what did you do? I was yelling at him. Comes up, rubs my legs. I'm like, you're go outside, they said.
Yeah.
Come out here, it's fun, they said. Your toe beans are frozen, they said. Like, let's go. So now he's trying to steal my Cheetos, and yeah, that's as fun as my life gets right there. That's
It
it.
ain't easy.
So- Schools are ready to get sponsored. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Batman?
What happens when the beer? These Cheetos.
Don't go Batman. You ain't a Christian Bale right there.
No, you need to do gay Batman with the lisp. Justice. I got some batarangs.
Robin, where are you?
What was that? Sound like I called a 1-800 number.
Robin, take your seat.
Diesel, you can buy a hoodie if you want to. Nick has promoted it on his stream. Truth is promoted on his stream so far. I'm
Oh,
aiming for
Batman.
more.
I'll have a
um,
beanie on my face as soon as I get it.
and yes, my cat tried to steal my Cheetos. It's on my Instagram. There's a picture and my Facebook, and he like legit got busted because I have my phone all propped up all weird. Like, I knew he was gonna do it. And I had it like all sly and shit because he sees the camera and
Trapment.
he runs. He runs. And I was like, I'm gonna catch a picture of him. I'm like working, and he's like on the bench next to me because it's a bench on my kitchen table. It doesn't matter, but he's sitting there and he's staring at the cheese puffs. I'm like, I'm gonna get him. And so I turn on my camera and I just like hold it all incognito, like he's not gonna notice. And then as soon as he puts his paw up, I'm like, ha ha ha. And I took like 17 pictures and I posted the one I had. So
On Instagram, I'm liking it.
Somebody did that to me when I was just trying to get some Cheetos. I'd be upset.
Well, you know,
Yeah,
he
you'd have
was
8 likes left.
fuzzy. Like he was legit fuzzy. And it was funny because he was up in the top corner of the picture. So it was, my daughter saw it and she's like, it's Cheetos, Mom. Like, why are you photographing your food? I'm like, really look at the damn picture, okay? And she looks and she's like, ha ha ha. I'm like, see, exactly. See, don't underestimate me, ever.
Oh yeah, I did see that picture. I remember now. Priceless.
I don't see no picture.
It's an action shot.
It was. I did my best, okay? I am not Nova. I cannot, like, make the pictures
Oh, I
gorgeous
see it.
in the video. Yeah, there you go.
I thought those were carrots. I was like, those are some fucked up carrots.
The guinea pig, by the way, is huge. He's the size of a small cat. And he likes carrots, but we don't buy him any, so
Arrived.
sorry, not sorry.
Do you ever yell at your cat like Cartman? Like, no kitty!
That's my pie. No kitty. That's my favorite Cartman thing.
easy piff.
I don't yell at him like that, but I do yell at him all the time. I talk to him too.
I've just got a little kitten roommate now that I put the fear of God into.
I want to see your kitty all the time. I'm like, please. When you're like, what is that? And I'm like, I hope it's the cat. All the time. I'm like, I hope it's the cat. I hope it's the cat.
Usually is.
And you're like
What's his
looking
name?
around. I'm like, I hope it's the cat. And then I don't see a cat. And I'm super sad.
Little psychopath.
Cats.
She has her moments where she's cute.
Holy
For you
shit.
20, maybe Robin 2, the boy wonder.
Fiona, $50 for you. Maybe Robin too, the boy wonder. Wow.
God.
Holy
Oh
shit.
my God.
Thank
Sing
you.
it, Skulls.
It's payday. Let's go. I'm just kidding.
All right, let me do this right. Hold on. Is the song called Kiki?
Kiki, I think. Hold on. Let me look.
See,
Hold
I'm-
on. We're
I'm fine.
queuing it up. Give me a second.
Oh, In My Feelings.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, I think that's the name of it.
Learn something new every day.
That song's beat is just ass. It's so bad.
You
It's
gotta
literally
sing it.
just like an 808 with nothing else.
I have to mute it. Hold on. Oh, there's a commercial. I was gonna play the music, but you can't hear it unless you're listening.
It was a good effort, Kat.
Fuck,
I'm
it's
trying.
KB. I don't even get these lyrics. I don't need you.
She got me in my feelings.
Okay,
Oh, okay, In My
I'm
Feelings
not doing
is-
all of it.
Who's this? Drake? Who's
Oh,
okay?
yeah, it's Drake.
Sorry.
That was Durake.
Drizzy.
I know the dance because my kids made me do it like once.
Do you love me? Are you riding?
I don't know how
Say
to
you never
articulate
ever
that
leave
last
from a
line.
Cause I want you, and I need you, and I'm down for you always.
Yeah, Nick's a better singer than me.
Let's go, Nick. That was fire.
You're gonna do a doo-wop group.
Whoop. I'll be bass.
You'd be like,
Yeah, that's,
Kiki, do you love me?
I can't. I can't even sing, and like,
Are you riding?
Right. That was very opera.
ride. I can't.
I gotta do this somewhat for real though. For
Skulls were
Down
waiting.
for you always.
alright, I'll try the whole thing.
Let's
Alright.
go.
Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you'll never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you, and I'm down for you always. That good?
Let's go.
Yes. We're gonna be like, I'd have been like,
Nope.
Kiki,
Ow!
do you love
Oh,
me?
click something. Hold on.
Oh shit.
I can't hear nothing.
But you said Kiki, you didn't say Fifi, and you're supposed to say Fifi. So you gotta do it again. Sorry. Not sorry. Oh, wait. I like how he puts hot sauce in his condoms and gets sued by a chick. I heard about that.
She was fantastic.
His
That was my favorite thing
YouTube
that happened
takes
this past
this
week.
down. Thanks, Savvy. I appreciate it. Y'all know that Skulls can sing, right? You've
You
listened
killed
to
it
his
so much,
music.
you're probably gonna get a copyright claim now.
Like legit,
Well,
Skulls can
you played yourself.
sing. He has multiple tracks. One of them is I can't sing it. I was gonna about to, but I'm not going to. It's called Risk. Like, come on now.
How in the style of a death metal band. Kiki.
I can't do it.
Damn, Cat's got that one down. Shit.
I can't. I'm laughing too hard. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I really.
Hey, I don't know what just happened, but I almost blacked out and started a circle pit right here in my bedroom. Like, what the fuck just happened? That's how intense it just got.
Oh, he's got tech issues. That's okay.
Oh, dude.
Oh, why is this still going? This song is still going. I forgot to turn it off, like on my YouTube, and I went to go to another tab, and I was like, "Oh,
The
whoa.
Russians made it.
What? Wait, what? Oh shit! Hold on.
Oh, see?
I'm not even in my own YouTube. Hold on. I gotta get there.
Not a mods.
I have one mod. You know that, right? I really do. Wait, I already had it open on another tab.
Hey, look. I'm not trying to say nothing, and I don't know how Among Us works, but all of a sudden, Skulls leaves and the fucking bot shows up. That's a little sus.
Y'all can hear me now, though,
Little
right?
sus. Yeah, we can hear you now.
I
Isn't that
accidentally,
funny, huh?
I opened up my editing suite by accident, and
Yeah.
it changed my audio settings, so it just
Uh-huh.
cut everything off. I was like, fuck, dude.
Sure.
I like how it just, it was just like, I just gave my performance, and then I just left. It was a mic drop moment. That's what we're talking about.
No,
It's like Daddy retired.
sincerely though, Skulls, you actually can sing. You really can. And when you do sing in your music, I absolutely love it. And I try to tell people to go check those out. I know that the hype stuff is the stuff where you're like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and you like do rapping and all. That was me rapping. Did you notice that?
What was it like? One more time, Cat. One more time.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, shit.
By the way, my favorite flow is da-da-da-da, A, da-da-da, A. Fiona knows what I'm talking about. Come on now. It's when Tom goes like the A. I can't help it. That's fine.
I need a rap album of that.
But no, people need to really understand that he actually can rap and he can sing. He really, really can sing. He can do impressions. It's ridiculous. It's up to him. There's a reason he's here. Like, don't even try me right now.
I can't do impressions when I'm here.
Okay, Fifi she was okay with the mic drop moment, so
Hell yeah.
It's funny though, like if it cut me off right after, don't you ever leave, and I just leave.
That would be good.
No, exactly. Like, that's the whole thing is like, this podcast is meant for conversation. It's meant for deep dives. It's meant for whatever the hell it ends up at some point. I watch the chat as much as I can to, if there's something that people are talking about that seems like a better subject or something that I want to bring up, I generally will interrupt y'all and say something. I'm just waiting on like that. So, this is what I want to know, moment. Hasn't happened quite yet, but we're getting there.
Oh, that beer. It's in my chest. My
Ooh,
bad.
beer. What beer did you have, Skull?
The beer that he's having
nothing
because I'm
special.
not cussing.
Oh,
Remember?
Oh, yeah.
He
I
took
see.
because my mom she shamed me a little bit.
Some shame's good, right?
I guess.
I think so.
Apparently, I act different when my mom makes me feel like I'm, you know.
Don't swear. Okay.
No shame is better.
Well, we'll see how that goes when I live with her. I'll be like, motherfucker, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
She'll be like, what's
I don't know what you
happening? I'm
could
like,
do.
nothing, mom.
No, you can do. Just get her earplugs. Problem solved.
I'll just wait till she goes to sleep. Nick, I'm on your time. Let's go.
Oh, hell yeah.
Does anybody have anything to ask Nick or Skulls that they haven't
Get more
asked
beer.
before? This is the place to do it. Like, if you want to ask something creepy and weird, ask it here. This
Oh,
is
shit.
where we do that stuff. I'm trying to think of something creepy and weird, but my brain just shut off, so.
It's all good.
Yeah, I talked about this before we went live, but I did not get more beer. I had to get really creative and inventive. I'm calling it the Albert Einstein of mixology. If that makes any sense to you.
Just brewing some kind of like MacGyver.
Pretty much, it's a superpower. I didn't have any mixers. I tried to go to the vending machines at my apartment complex. They were all sold out. It was a really punk ass bitch move. And so I came back up, had no juice, couldn't mix alcohol with milk. That'd be a bad decision on most days. So I decided to look in the pantry. Had no other options except I did find Gatorade powder. So not only would I mix vodka with Gatorade, but it wasn't even like actual Gatorade. It was Gatorade powder mixed nice and chalky with ice. Throw the vodka in. Baby, let's go.
Hold on.
Try it. I'm getting electrolytes and alcohol.
It's a fucking Gatorade powder is the most ratchet thing I've ever heard.
Right?
Like it does not sound good at all.
But if you got a
Hey, man, you
hangover,
gotta make
baby,
do. Yeah, you gotta make do sometimes.
hey, cure the
I
hangover
respect
while
it.
you're catching it, man.
I respect it. I respect it.
Damn
Oh,
Russians.
we got more Russians.
Yep. What's up, Mark? Wonderful world of stuff. What's the creepiest weird cringe moment you can air? You're welcome. Oh.
I can air? What do you mean I can air?
That you can air out. You can tell people, like, you can air out your shit or whatever.
Huh. I might need a minute to think about
And
that.
Nick, in the meantime, who would your dream person to act with be?
I gotta say something. Can't get me canceled if I just say like an attractive female. Let's see.
Like any attractive female or like a specific? Like, I'm so down with the Brandy from Joe Dirt. Hello. And Jennifer Aniston. Let's go. They're my
Can't go wrong.
favorites.
Oh,
You know, I don't have a lot of creepy moments in my life, I don't think.
damn.
Creepy. I mean, like, I had someone stalk me on MySpace, like, forever ago. Obviously, it was MySpace forever ago. I had some dude stalk me on there. He was, like, really, like, gay for me, apparently. And
Hell
that
yeah.
that made me really, like, uncomfortable, but,
Well, Skulls, if I was a man, I'd be gay for you too. So there you go.
thank you.
You're welcome.
That's all I ever wanted.
Me too. I mean, yeah, dog.
Gay for.
By the way, y'all, I did make Meow and Fiona mods. Jess, Meow, and Fiona are my mods in my server on my Discord. So it's not a far stretch for them to be the mods here because they tend to show up and they're here for it. So there you go. Just putting that out there. I don't need to explain myself. Like, by the way, what was up with people being all crazy and like pissing me off earlier? Like, what was happening with that? I don't really legitimately understand because I was about to lose my ever loving crap at that point.
Same. I may have snapped a couple times. Not proud, but it happened.
That was not snapping. If that was snapping, that was like not really. Like it was, but it wasn't. But it cool. But like, I was like, you were like, but it didn't come off that way. So you pulled it off. I promise you that.
Thank you. I tried to walk the fine line.
Johnny.
Oh,
you
my
wanna...
answer. Actor. I'm gonna say I'll say a gentleman just for the sake of not getting canceled. The Texas side of me wants to say Matthew McConaughey just because,
Yes. Sorry.
Wait, what's the question?
but also if I could act with any other actor, what would it be? Who would it be?
Or actress. I'm gonna
Oh.
say either or
Oh.
both or whatever.
I would also say probably somebody like, if it's because usually you could probably learn a lot, like Joaquin Phoenix.
Okay, that's a good one.
Wow.
Yeah, because he's really fucking in depth. I mean, a Leo or somebody like that too. Anybody that's a big actor probably, but
He's also a troll, which would be fun to be around.
which one, Leo?
No, well, I don't know about Leo, but Joaquin.
Yeah, I've gotten those vibes from him.
Well, because of that whole documentary he did, where he was like, "I'm a rapper now."
Yeah.
Ooh, Ryan Reynolds.
And-
Let's put it this way.
Yeah.
I get told I look like him too much to want to do that.
Meow.
I hear he's like the nicest dude too.
I believe it.
Meow. I would take Ryan Reynolds in any capacity he would have me. Let's just put it that way.
Yay. Hey, XX cat XX.
He's about
Well,
to break the.
Do you know how many
Fourth
people have
wall.
been like, is it XX cat XX because you couldn't have like 3 X's, so you went with 4?
Yeah.
Like really? Like is that where we're going with this?
Hell yeah.
Only if it's for Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds is kind of my legit fave, but you know, whatever. Just saying.
I thought he was a cool dude before he like really blew up, like back in the, what is it, Just Friends movie. Like that movie was hilarious to me for some reason.
Yeah, he's fucking killing it right now.
Hold on, I'm about to choke. Give me a second.
I'd be more of a Chris Pratt type of lady, I think.
Yo, Chris Pratt is that dude.
Have you seen Van Wilder? Hello. Like
Yeah.
for real, Van Wilder and Waiting were two of my most favorite movies of all time. And Shauna, you're welcome. You can be a mod as long as you actually mod. Mods need to actually mod. I'm not saying that there's like 14 and like 4 of you are mods. 5, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But anyway, the point being is that, you know, be an actual mod. If you don't know how, ask Jess, ask Fiona, ask Meow. They know how. Otherwise, you know, if you don't want to anymore, let me know. But mod power, let's go. Skulls, what was the first rap track you wrote called, and would you revamp? In other words, would you remake it?
Well, hell no, I wouldn't remake it because it was a song about my cat back when I was in fucking elementary school. But as for like a straight up rap song, like when I was trying to take it more seriously, it was called Manifestation, and no, it was not good. Like the growth I've had is pretty crazy. If you were to like go listen to my first track and then listen to me now, it's night and day. Like I started off bad, and then I just worked at it and got a lot better.
Oh yeah. That's usually the way it goes with everything, I feel like.
So Nick,
Process.
same question. What was your
Rap?
first rap song? What was it called? And would you remake it?
I don't remember my first rap. I think one time I tried writing like a spoof of what was it? It was that was Cardi B, Bodak Yellow. I was gonna make a country version. But Upchurch actually I found out after I already kind of started trying to write a joking rap about it, that he had kind of stole my idea.
What was your first acting job? Let's ask that.
In film,
Film, commercial, just what your first time on film, in front of a camera.
Like not your own camera, like a
I got
camera where
paid
you got
$20.
paid for
I got
it.
paid $20 to do a student film and be a background in it, playing like an old villager at like a coal camp, like a miners camp. And it
Huh.
was like a couple months after I ended up out here, because usually you got to just take the free jobs, free jobs, free jobs. And I think I did a couple random ones that were super small. I was only on set for like 30 minutes or something. But then I did that one, and they're like, "Oh yeah, well, it was technically a stipend, but I considered it like my first time getting paid for it." So stoked! I was like, "Man, this is the best $20 I ever got in my life." It was a
Gotta
fun time
frame
though.
that 20.
I know I said I was going to, but then I was in LA, and I was like, "Well, I kind of got to buy food."
I
So
gotta survive.
yeah,
Okay, well here's a question then. Did you decide to start acting because you were on camera because an opportunity came up, or did you decide you wanted to be an actor and then you found opportunities? How did that happen? I'm just curious.
and it just all started because I did stage back in Texas. I did stage theater,
I
and
was
then the
the
natural
president of the
progression.
drama club, so let's go.
So was I. Damn it!
Let's go. Me and
Let's
Nick.
go.
Let's go. I was in like 6 productions, and that was in middle school. Because, by the way, I didn't go to high school. At 16, I graduated. So,
Yeah,
just
fine, I quit. You can have my job. Good luck.
if it wasn't for this, honestly, if it wasn't for like looks matter, I probably could go into that because I
You're
can.
so good. It's overhyped nowadays. That's not true anymore.
Eh, like
There's a role
Drop
for
Dead
everybody.
Diva was my jam because I was like, bitch, let's go. But Ugly Betty, all that stuff, like I resonated with that only because there's just a stereotype that you have to be in order to make it. That's not why I'm not on camera. I'm not on camera for multiple reasons, but also because the people I bring on here, I don't think that everybody that's on camera all the time needs to be on camera when they're just having a conversation just like we do in voice chat and Discord. That's kind of where my mindset is. But on the other hand, I don't want to be on camera. But if I
Oh yeah.
were to want to be on camera, I feel like I could pull it off. Just with my
Yeah.
personality and the way that I can be this person, I can be that person, I can be pristine, I can be nice, I can be PG, I can be rated fucking R. I mean rated R. Sorry, Mom. But anyway, I'm just saying, like, there's adaptability, but it matters whether you came to it or it came to you because it happens both ways.
Yeah, and I think there is parts of like stuff like that that can translate. But I know for me, like the main reason I even got into YouTube, I mean, I kind of was hoping I could grow an audience and it would kind of help out with each other, and at the very least, like the main thing I realized that was the benefit that I was really leaning into at the beginning when I started my channel was that I could just see myself on camera because I wasn't used to that part. I hated that part. Like it's one thing to be on stage, you just do it and you're done. But when you're on camera, you have to see yourself. It's totally different, and it's just a different beast. Like half of the struggle is like getting used to doing stuff in front of a camera and not in front of like a on a stage in front of an audience, because it's totally different deals. And I was not comfortable at all with the whole camera deal.
Yeah, when you're in front of the camera, it just gives you opportunities to be very critical about yourself. That's the thing that sucks about it. but-
Absolutely. I'm the same with
Well, I-
movies. Like I can't, like anything I act in, like even the ones that are in post production right now, like I can't look at the cuts. Like I have a hard time because I'll just sit there and be like, "Oh, I hate that take. I wish I would have done this different." And it's brutal.
Well, see,
Yeah.
that's the thing is like that's the industry I don't want to be in because I've heard enough in my lifetime. I don't need to hear anybody criticize who I am or how I look or anything anymore. But I'm not necessarily happy with who I am. Like, not who I am. Let me rephrase that. How I look at this point, because, exercise and healthy and all that stuff. That's not it, because I'm a big girl. But on the flip side of that, like, I would love to be that person that's just on camera. It doesn't matter. It's cool. Nobody cares. Like, for example, Nick, you reacted to Lardy B, right? I was like, look, there's my twin. Kind of, sort of. She has bigger boobs than me, by the way. But I'm just saying, like, kind of, sort of. Like, could I be her and be on camera and not care? Probably not. And because of that, I know my limitations. And that's not why, like I said, like that's not why this is a podcast. It's a podcast because of the dynamic we want to have here. But on the flip side of that, do I necessarily want to be on camera and have to worry about how my face looks? No, I just want to let it rip however it goes.
Right.
You know,
That's fair.
I would have legitimately, I was the president of my drama club in middle school, yearbook drama club, K's club, which was community stuff, like you would go to the nursing homes and things. And then yearbook, volleyball, basketball, track. I did all that at the same time. But did I want to be taking pictures for the team? No, I didn't want to. I've never been that person. So it's just cool to know that somebody's there that, I don't know, that I resonate with in
Oh,
the
yeah.
industry of any sort, whether it be the music industry or the, film industry, that is comfortable enough with themselves to just say, look, I'm here. This is me, and I like, say what you want, but I'm going to be true to who I am, and I'm going to be there for it. And to me, that's a huge freaking deal, which is why I wanted y'all here at the same
Oh
time.
yeah, but you're doing the same thing. It's literally just a slight variation of it, and that's all it is. Like even just doing that, where there's so many people that would say, I don't even want to put like my voice out there and just put something out there without any sort of immediate like response. Like that's one of the main steps by itself before you even approach the, oh well, am I willing to go on video? Am I willing to get on camera? Like there's so much more to like than just the idea of like I'm doing something and I don't know what I'm doing, versus where most people are, that's not on somebody's even wavelength to do. Video thing, even like something like that, just comes with time and forcing. Like I had to force myself to do it because I knew that was what I was going to do, and it took time, and it's still not a perfect process every time, but most of the time it is after just a lot of practice. But you're not doing much different. You're just changing the form in which you do it.
Well, that's the thing is,
Cool.
like, the work that I do, I appreciate the people that I work with right now. It's like literally, I've had 5 days, like a week's worth of work with my new job. But on the other hand, it's in the same industry I've done for a long time. I know I'm good at it, but that doesn't mean that that's where I want to be. Like, being here right now means more to me than being there. But the fact is that I get a steady paycheck. It just, y'all know how that is. Like, it just is what it is. I got kids to take care of, whatever. But this is what I would love. If I could do anything in the world, is to have conversations with people that matter. Conversations and just shooting the shit with people and just make it make sense for other people. Like, where's your mindset at? Where's my mindset? Where's their mindset? Talk to the chat, talk to this, that, and the other, have a community. To me, that means the world. But I can't necessarily make a living off of that, so therefore, I have a full-time job. And it sucks because I actually used to have earlier hours, now I have later hours, and it sucks. But
Yeah.
it's really weird because to me, what you're doing and what Skulls is doing is so many leaps and bounds beyond what I could ever achieve. Not saying that I can't make something of myself, but the level at which you guys do, being on camera, being in front, like in the spotlight, putting yourself out there. Skulls raps and he sings. You literally speak and are on camera. Like, to me, it's a million times more than what I think I could ever achieve.
I don't agree with that at all.
I-
I think it's the like there's a lot of people that are on camera and are talking and not saying anything worth a damn. And the fact that this is just audio doesn't take away from anything in terms of quality, I don't believe. I think what you have to say and the way you talk and the way you interact with people is way more valuable, and a camera isn't going to change that.
True.
No, I really
So-
appreciate that. Like, I see it on a different level, I guess, where I'm more of a fan versus, like, for you guys, I'm a fan of both of you, but I don't want to treat you like anything but friends. Like, you're,
Why would you?
well, exactly. That's the whole point and purpose. Why would I? You're people, right? First and foremost, you're people. Why would I treat you as
and we're your friends.
exactly? Like, I'm honored to be able to say that both of y'all are my friends. Like, legit, if I was to say, okay, these are my friends in this world, you guys are counted in that. And the list is very short. I could count it on my fingers. So, point being, like, being friends with people matters, but like talking to people like they're actual people rather than like grilling them and making it some kind of like that's I don't want that. I just want to talk to y'all. Like that's it. Like talking to both y'all. When we're on voice chat and Discord, we're like blah 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 blah. I'm like, God damn it! Why didn't I record this? Like I need to record it, but I would never do that without y'all knowing. By the way, I'm just saying.
I fucking
I
rapping
know.
again.
She started doing the schools rep.
You need a fucking EP, dude.
Yeah.
Well, here's a fun fact. Skull said that he thinks I can sing from the tone of my voice. You're wrong. I'm just letting you know. We don't want.
Even if you can't sing because you don't have the technical know-how, if you did have the technical know-how, I think you could sing. You just have a nice tone in your voice. It sounds like a singing tone.
I've been
can
told
buy
that it sounds like an adult phone call. Like,
Well, I'm sure if you got up in the mic and were like this, all sultry.
I really could, honestly,
Oh,
if
Oh.
I really wanted to.
oh, Fiona, I'm not soft anymore.
Skull said it, not me. Skulls is canceled. Been a good run, bro.
Run!
I can't hold on. No.
Hashtag blame cat.
Sorry.
Entrapment.
Joke.
Entrapment.
Diesel, you're right. This life is what you make of it. You're absolutely 100% right. And I know that. And that's why for the last couple months, I have been doing everything in my power to, like, change my stars. Like, if that makes any sense. I quit a previous job. I went all in on another job. I started a new one. I've been a weekend. I started a podcast. Like, let's go. Like, if people want to be here and have a conversation, I'm here for it. Like, if you don't, it's cool. I'm cool with that too. But I just think that there's other things out there than just releasing, like, okay, this is going to sound rude. Don't take offense. There's other things out there that are available for people to do than be an artist or be a reactor. There are other avenues, like to be a supporter, to be somebody that's there for them, to be like exactly moderators, supporters, community, the people that talk about them when they're not paying attention. There's a million things you can do that matter. Like, Tom wouldn't be where he was now if we didn't support him, if we didn't push his music, if we didn't push his content, if Nick didn't react, if Skulls didn't react, if I don't care if Skulls has 5 views, I have 5 views, and Nick has 5 views. That's still, 15 more than he had, and the appreciation, the cool thing about people like Tom is that he appreciates that. He understands that aspect of it. And that people are reacting to it that are tiny little channels, and he tries to find them when he gets wind of them. Not just messing with the people that have 3 million views or blah, 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 and so forth. But there's more to being supportive and being out there and putting yourself out there in the universe and the internet and YouTube than having to be able to sing, which I can't, and be able to react, which I can, but not properly. And there's just more to it, but it's cool to be able to bring people in that can do those things that I can't necessarily do and have a conversation that isn't necessarily about that, if that makes any sense at all.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, we all have a part to play,
What's your part? Let me know. I want to know.
He already talked about his part.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
know anything about my part. All I know is that it's not
he did
soft.
talk
He
about
said,
his
it's, yeah, he
part.
said he already did. You already heard that status. Try
Part
again.
soft. Part
Please
hard.
try again.
All rapper. I don't know.
Shauna, if we don't talk very much, then you need to join the Discord. It's in the description. Join.
Yeah, you sound a little robot-y.
No, I'm not.
Transformers.
That
Okay,
wasn't
here's
pickup line.
here's the fan, and then here's the not fan. It's the same. I don't
Some-
know.
I think you sound better now.
Do I? Well, I'm gonna be warm.
It wasn't the fan, I don't think. It was your connection or something kind of started to sketch out.
Rude.
Sometimes just moving the mic in a different direction towards you can also cut it out. 'Cause you got to think of like wherever the microphone isn't picking up, put your heater there, and that way it doesn't leak into the mic.
Like behind my laptop, away from my microphone.
Sure.
That's where it is.
We'll teach you how to set up a noise gate.
Noisegate. Hashtag Noisegate.
It's a real thing, but yeah.
Yeah, you can actually set it up in Discord. I can show you another time. It's just basically a threshold. So, like, if you're not talking, it'll just shut off the mic. And as soon as you talk and it goes above a certain decibel, the microphone turns on.
Oh.
It's a nice
Yeah.
little feature.
Why are you all
I use that-
learning me
You can have-
right now?
You can have that in Streamlabs too. That's what I use on my streams.
I'm in Streamlabs.
Oh, yeah, you can, yeah.
Teach me Kimosabi. I'm just kidding.
There you go.
But no, I want Nick. When are you going on disc golf tours? I want to know so I can like know that you're gonna
Disc
be
golf
vlogging it.
tour?
Tour, yeah, you're gonna go on tour, right?
Oh, I'm not going on tour. But I will go probably play in a couple states and spend more money on it than I should for something I'm not a professional at. But I'll probably go do there's one in, I think it was Illinois in August. That one's super late in the year. That's a big one. And then a couple, I think in March or April in like Dallas or around Dallas. And might do a couple in Houston. Who knows?
Houston.
I need to come. I'm probably going to be coming back to visit in the next month or two.
Ah, promises, promises. You told me that like 6 months ago.
My brother's birthday is the beginning of March, and he wants to do something, so I might have to come in town regardless. And I might be officiating a wedding in May, so you know, there's so many things going on.
Snap. Are you like online official?
Not official, but they keep talking about it.
I need to
It's
become
like
an
a live
online
streaming.
official just for fun.
Oh no, yes. Oh, online official like minute. Oh yes, that. I thought you meant it was a guarantee that they wanted me to officiate their wedding. That part, no. Yes, I'm already ordained online.
I want to be ordained online. I'm jealous. Let's go.
I ordained like 2 years ago, I think. Never used it. Except for when I like would joke around with people. It's really messed up. I wouldn't recommend this. Probably not very holy of me. I had some friends, or actually, I'd fucked with many of you know Shay What now. She won't like this story.
Shay, where are you? Where's my phone?
We-
Let's go.
We were one time. It was when I was living in LA, or I was visiting or something, and we were by a pool, and I threw her in the pool. Except we were all hanging out, a bunch of friends and stuff, and I like dunked her head underwater, and then I pretended like I baptized her, and she'd never been baptized before. And she's like, what? And I was like, I bless you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And she's like, wait, that's messed. She's like, oh, stop. And I'm like, I'm ordained, right? So like, I legitimately just baptized you. You're welcome. You were officially baptized. She's like, no. She's like, that's fucked up. Don't say that. I'm like, look, I have the certificate. I'm an ordained minister in the state. So, and I just baptized you. Congratulations. She was very upset.
Always ask for consent.
In a pool in Hollywood. if that tells you
Consent
anything.
is key. Like, let's go. Consent is key. You can't just baptize somebody and like not tell them, be like, haha. But actually, no, I actually disagree with that. You can baptize somebody because it's important.
Ask that guy as well.
By the way, I'm not baptized. Just letting you know.
I am. I might get baptized again. Might go for a double dunk. You know what I'm saying?
You ever see those like awful videos where people like baptize babies and they like dunk the shit out of them?
Yeah.
There's so
Yeah.
and it's so wrong. It's so wrong, and I shouldn't laugh, but I can't help but laugh.
Oh,
It's
it's so
so
great.
absurd. It's like, who in their right mind would be like, that's okay? Like they're straight up dunking them like straight up LeBron James style.
Fucking double
Why?
stuff Oreo action. Let's do it.
Like the baby looks terrified. Like it's all awful.
I saw a video on Instagram the other day, one of my little random deep dives, where it was like a little Mexican baby, and she straight up called the priest like fucking asshole, like a pendejo, when he was about to baptize her. It was hilarious. In the house of the Lord.
It's so
Right.
great.
She said like pinche puto or something like.
I know
No,
that
what?
phrase. I don't know what it means, but I know it's not nice.
No, it's not nice.
I know that pinche puto means like you fucking bitch or something. I'm not 100% sure, but
Yeah.
that's what I guess. I know. The only thing I know is
Reminds me of,
afangul. My grandmother taught me afangul, which means go fuck yourself in Italian. You're welcome.
Yeah.
That whole thing just reminded me of I don't know if you guys seen the movie Hot Fuzz, but the part where they shoot the priest and he falls to the ground and he yells, "Jesus Christ!"
I feel like I've seen that.
I swear I have seen it. I just don't.
It's such a good movie.
I swear I've seen it, but I can't remember a single thing about it. By the way, okay, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Is chat moving, or is it dead, or is it like, are we not live anymore, or are people just chilling out listening? It's cool either way, or anyway. 1, 2, 3.
It's actually all a
That's-
simulation, but don't say the word simulation because YouTube might put a banner giving us context from Wikipedia on it. So,
You
Yeah, we're
just
gonna get the
said it.
comparison.
You just said
Oops.
it.
well, enjoy it. You're a part of the Cool Kids Club now.
That
Canceled.
cat's here now.
Let's go. I see the live light up with comments, but I don't see the chat moving. And I'm like, I
it's
think
moving.
I'm missing something. Like, I think my
Are
chat's
you
frozen.
watching? I mean, like I just keep the podcast going in the background in a tab.
Well, honestly, I closed it, and here's why. Because people were like, oh, well, I think there's a problem. And I'm like, So I don't want having other tabs open to mess with the stream. So I purposely
okay.
closed them so I don't. Oh, and now the chat's moving. See, there you go. Thank you. That's what I needed.
I think it's been moving the whole time, but
Fiona asked me, who would you want to most collab with, dead or alive? Oof,
dang.
that's a
That's
really
a tough
tough
question
one.
for you, probably, huh?
yeah. Especially since I like every style of music.
Eh,
Can
That's terrible.
we narrow it down? To a like rap or
I'm gonna say rap for you.
rap? Yeah, I feel like that's fair.
Rap hip hop artist, dead or alive.
Another rapper. Well, I'm probably gonna stick with alive, just because I don't know, because it's possible. Uh, shit, man, that's so hard.
Michael Jackson.
As of right now, Michael Jackson.
Conspiracy.
there-
Wikipedia. Sorry, go ahead.
the frogs.
He's alive.
There's not too many rappers I really respect nowadays. So I mean, like in terms of rappers I respect, I would maybe say either Tom or NF. But I'm leaning towards NF because but at the same time, I think NF and me are a little too much alike in how we think, so it might be too much the same, but I don't know. I mean, like, I guess like-minded people, it's different styles and all that.
Yeah.
But, I just don't like. I wouldn't want it to sound like this, like we're echoing each other, kind of thing.
That makes
I guess
sense.
it depends on what we talk about, But
Yeah, it would definitely depend on the context, probably. It would
yeah,
also probably be like y'all would riff off each other and bounce ideas off each other and just keep getting fucking crazier and crazier.
yeah. Honestly, I feel like we could probably make an album together.
Honestly, I could see it.
Yeah, I hope that answers your question, Fifi. That was Fifi, right? That was
Yeah,
Fifi.
it
Yep.
was Fifi. Skulls, when are we all, me, your wifey, going for drinks? That's from Shauna.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know where you even are, and I mean, you're from
No
Connecticut, right?
invite, man. Fuck, Cat. Damn, you hear this?
What?
We got left out of this, huh?
I know, right? Like,
Well,
The rest of chat.
Shauna's around me.
I'm around.
Rest in chat. That's a that's a new thing. RIC.
I see.
Oh, Kat, do you know what the font is called?
For what?
That we use for for our names in the thing?
Yes, I do.
Op12 is
Annie.
asking.
It's called Annie. Find what is it? Find your what was it? Hold on. Annie finds your something.
Annie?
Annie finds your gun. Annie finds your font. Annie finds your
Tomorrow.
It's only a day. Oh,
Let's go, Skull. Oh, we're taking this show on the road. Let's go.
that's all I know.
Fiona, if I could, I absolutely would. And I want to meet the guy who's a hilarious, like, prankster, only because he's cute. I don't really care about his pranks. If he pulls one on me, I'll punch him in the face. But there's a dude in Australia who does all these pranks, and I always wanted to go there and, like, meet him. But legit, I would come have a drink with you any day of the week. But it's like a 17-hour trip, and I've never been out of the country, so Alien Ant Farm
You're gonna
is
need a drink
fire.
when you get there.
Alien Ant Farm, the only song I know is Smooth Criminal, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's
Here we
a
go.
hard
We got a
knock
whole
life
squad right here.
for us.
Bro, let me cast the whole musical and find out.
You don't know how to be. No crib on MTV. Galilee knows. Got my mini.
Actually, Jen can be the director. She's got director energy for sure. And she could also star on it.
I
she
don't know.
gets-
I
she
don't know.
got
Jen
director
Canis
energy.
feels like to me like she would, like, be like, do this. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry.
That's
Like,
director energy. She's got director energy for sure.
Let me look here.
Are we working out the actual cast and crew right now?
Let's go.
No, that's
The
undefined.
grip,
It's
because
undefined.
that's the worst job.
It's one of the ones that gets paid the most, though.
Yeah, sure.
Or the easiest jobs to get as far as numbers.
It's
Or,
not. Being on the cast was hard, and I liked being in, like, behind the scenes, doing the stage stuff, but then they always wanted me to be, like, on the cast, and I was Vanna White for one thing. It was called commercials. It was one of those, at the time, I was, like, in middle school, and it was like, this is an SJW thing, but we didn't call it SJW because we didn't have that terminology. It was what it was. It was like, oh my god, are you talking about this in the middle of a commercial? Like, this doesn't make sense. Let's, like, be more free loving. Let's go. Like, it was one of those things. But I was like Vanna White, where I was like, hi, everybody. Here's the next act. Like, it was so stupid. Fucking Drama Club. And I was the president. How was I the president of Drama Club? Like, legit?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I don't even know. Doesn't even matter.
Drama queen.
Jen, I'm
Near
going to say both.
Vancouver. I would go out of the country if let's put it this way: if I could travel without restrictions, number one, and number two, if I wasn't like a scared little bitch. Let's put it that way.
Ooh, Todd, that's a brutal aspect. Remembering lines.
I don't memorize very well.
A lot easier in film. I did good in stage, but I kind of lost.
Put me in front of Jensen Ackles. Watch what I can remember.
you
Just
go.
saying. Let's go.
I actually worked on creating a web show at one point, and yeah, that was like the hardest thing for the actors too, was remembering the lines. They did good though for never acting in anything ever.
That's impressive.
I was really surprised by them. Like, but oh my god, it was such a good idea for a show, and these guys were hilarious. They're a band. and they were just like, so it was pretty much based on them really as a band, and it was how they couldn't like get on the same page about anything. So it was basically like Always Sunny, but for a band.
Oh
And
yeah.
it started with this whole thing where I had the camera. The singer Ray, he was trying to get the guitarist to play, but he couldn't get his attention. He was trying to get him to practice, and he's trying to get him to practice the song and do the set list. And he just kept singing this obscure song from like the 70s called Mambo Sun, and and it was the funniest like 5-minute thing, and it was all improv. I wish I could get them to actually do
A
that.
little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of
Hell
Erica
yeah.
by my side, a little bit of Tina's what I need, a little bit of whatever. Mambo number 5. Sorry, that's all I could think about when she said mambo. Good night, Savvy.
Nice, Savvy.
Good night.
Yeah.
Gotta do
That was
everything.
she ready for West Side Story now. She's ready for this.
I want to be in America.
He's ready. Cats, see?
Romantica.
My favorite Newsies. I'm the king of New York. Like, let's go. That was it for me, Bill Pullman. Let's go.
Yo.
Sounds like a stoner commercial. Really? Who's echoing? Wait a minute. Echo.
I don't
What a
think
good
so.
test.
Yeah. You learned a lot right there.
See, here's the thing. If things are buffering, Abs is like, hey, you have a badass stream right now. And it actually cut out of me the last one, which y'all know. Or some of y'all know. It cut out on us, and, you know, it is what it is. But right now, it's all green bars. Like, everybody likes green, right? Money, weed, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
Sometimes.
that's supposed to be a good thing.
Supposed to is the key word. And then also you have the step of YouTube doing YouTube things, not just your streaming software.
That's true. And sadly, I don't pay attention like I should to that until after the fact, because it's like in the moment. So, you know, what it is, what it is. It's buffering again. Oh, that's nice.
Robot.
That's nice.
You got a little bit of robot, but I think you're better now. I think you were, but you're good now.
But I'm
You gotta-
literally looking. It says your stream quality is good, motherfucker. Stop fucking with me. I'm sorry. What? Sorry.
You're getting salty. Jeez.
Well, like
Salt on it.
I'm all like, Streamlabs is wonderful, and the Streamlabs like just fucks me up the ass. No Vaseline or a smile, so it's all good.
Hit her again, Ike. This time put some steak on it.
Jen, I have not seen West Side Story yet. The new
The
one.
new one. No, I have not, because honestly, I hate remakes, and I'm scared to death they're gonna butcher it like a lot of remakes have.
That's one I'm willing to try just because it's. Spielberg
That
and all
buffering signal, Jess, that's what I use when I can't think of anything, what I'm trying to think of in my reactions.
I use it for emojis with Nick. Just what is the stream buffering? Like, what are you saying? You know, just like.
how you make him buffer.
Yeah.
Pause.
I fuck with Nick with that. I want to be in America.
I had flashbacks when I was editing earlier because on my new software, it literally froze when I was doing my last thing on my entire edit before I exported. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's not responding. Do you want to wait or do you want to close it down? And I don't know. I didn't know if auto saved. And I just see the little spinning blue circle. And I'm like, this fucking bitch needs to get the hell out of here.
Good night, Jess. Hope you have a good one. I appreciate you
Hate the
being
little
here.
spinning thing.
Night,
Night,
Jess.
Jess. We love you.
No, but for real, like, I'm fascinated by the dynamic of having content, like, anywhere, to be honest. And YouTube is where it's at, so that's what it is. But the comments, the stress, the, you know, uploading it, like, I've just kind of, like, thrown spaghetti at a wall and hope that something fucking stuck. That's kind of where I'm at right now at this point in my life. Literally, that's where I'm at. Like, I'm like, Skulls, how do I put hashtags and stuff? Like, where do I put tags? I don't understand. But,
You're learning a lot and very quickly though. So
Yeah.
Don't get too hard on yourself.
well, no,
And I
I
think
learned
it's a good thing.
Streamlabs because I had Skulls on. I made him sit there on voice chat with me for 6 hours. Okay, y'all, that's commitment. 6 hours. He just sat there while I learned Streamlabs and just like, let's listen to 75 songs and see what we like. Let's go.
Well, the list of songs was like 1,500, wasn't it? And
Yeah.
I think we got like 60 in, and I was like, I think we're good.
See, I love that because you actually have a song set up. Like, I don't even know how to do that. I haven't even tried doing that. You actually have a music file set for a certain scene. I
That
don't
took
even
a
do that.
minute. That took a
I
minute
don't even-
because here's the thing is that I realized that when I did the whole, like, I downloaded, I'm like, yes, let's go. And I like played it. I'm like, why don't I hear the sound? That doesn't make sense. I figured out, and Skulls helped me. He's like, well, did you check this and this? And I'm like, oh, I didn't do that. It's actually when I do the, okay, hold on. It just disconnected, reconnected. What the hell?
Oh, you put the else right there. I see.
Open performance window. My stream is experiencing issues. Fuck you, stream.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Fuck
okay.
you.
Is it on? Oh, and its quality is good. Oh, and it's
That's good.
down. What is happening with that? That has never happened before, so that's a new thing.
Streamlabs is just like go to bed.
Stream is
Friday night.
experiencing issues. Setting that is for monitor plus something or another.
Yeah, all that stuff's a pain in the ass.
No, it is, but like when I do that, like I want to transition. I want to versus mine. I want to have one that's like unique and me and Skulls and like our podcast versus whatever the fuck.
Well, I pay for Streamlabs, so I have the ones that they offer, and I just use one.
I
of
do
those
too.
things.
I did. I think because I have all of the
They get some dope ones.
like we went through a whole bunch. I was like, what about this one? What about this one? And we went through them together. That's what we did. Honestly, like we just spent all that time saying, okay, what do you think? And then, to be honest, I was more critical than he was.
Wait, with what?